Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy ForteBowie from the south side of the city. Right now I'm in New York. Fuck with my boy. Hashtag Mike Boy. You already know what it is. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the sample and like how the track came about, man.
Okay, check. Basically, I made that song like 2-3 years ago. I don't know, but shout out to Carlita Duran. That's where I got that sample from. Carlita Duran. She's an artist. You know, she fucks with Fonte and little brother Heavy. She has a song called Peace. My boy Freed actually played it for me, and I fell in love with the song. And one day I just took the sample, chopped it up, and just put some real Atlanta ass shit on it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, made it ForteBowie. And I just decided to make a song really talking about what I was going through and what I knew a lot of people were going through, rather than just making a song about money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got money or I need money. Just really going in depth and capturing the whole mind state of like, I don't know where it's coming from, but I need something. You know what I mean? So, if you can't relate to that record, then
Check your pulse.
Check your pulse. You a lost soul. You fucked up. Need God. Need something.
Yeah, and then the screwed down message at the end. Like, why'd you include that? Like, what was that about?
Because I felt like that was something that needed to be said. Because to me, it's more than just music. I'm not just giving you a dope ass song. I kind of want you to leave with like some kind of message, or leave with some kind of, you know what I mean? Like because nowadays we just listen to songs to hear the hook, to hear something catchy, so we can keep saying it over and over again. That's what you're waiting for, But I really want people to listen to what I have to say. You know what I mean? So I just felt like it was something important that had to be said. And if it was just said in a regular voice, they would have been like, "Oh, this is bullshit." You got to make it interesting. You know what I mean? So that's what that is.
That's definitely dope, man. And then I was looking at the track listing. I saw M.O.B. with Milo Smith. Like, what's it like working with her, man? I've heard a lot of people buzzing about her.
Milo is like my little sister, man. I'm Prince and she's Sheila E. You know what I'm saying? She's just dope as fuck. She's very talented, man. And, the world is going to see Milo and what she can do and her talents and her, creativity. I got up with her last year, and ever since the day we just connected, it's just been like this, you know what I'm saying? So she's on a new project, of course, on M.O.B. I'm on her new project, so it's nothing but love. We're out here in New York right now. We're about to do the show at Webster. That shit about to be crazy. So, yeah, man, shout out to Milo. Shout out to Steve-O, that's his manager. He's cool as fuck. We call him Snorlax because he sleeps a lot. He gets drunk and goes to sleep.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Steve, bro.
I also saw the track Gucci Mane. I wanted to talk about the motivation behind that one.
Gucci Mane. Okay. I came up with Gucci Mane South by Southwest last year. I was walking around with my boy King. We were just walking around Austin, and for some reason, I said, I'm Gucci Mane. It was in my head. And he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I got something in my head, man, for a song called Gucci Mane." He was laughing at me. I was like, "Oh, that shit's funny." That's one thing about me. If I think that shit is funny, I'm gonna make that shit permanent. But I thought ForteBowie was some funny shit. That's why I made it my name and shit. So it came back from South by Southwest, and I made the beat. As soon as I got back to Atlanta, I made that beat. But I just left it alone. I had nothing else to do with it. Then I actually, had to deal with some stupid ass bitch, and Gucci.
So that was the inspiration behind that one.
Yeah, man. Just it's just like I said with my music, I just want to capture that moment in time when you really feel that way. Like the song is basically about, you getting over. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Just you could be talking to somebody, dating somebody, and you're just like, I'm over this, and that's why I started, I'm good, I'm Gucci Mane. You start off, you're like, fuck it, I'm good, I don't need this bullshit. Then you get into your emotions, like, what it gonna come to a girl, It's just like, you get into your emotions, then it's like, I'm really not thinking about you, I'm really not tripping, I ain't stunning no bitch, I got hoes in my dick. Then you go back and do the shit again, then you get back in your emotions, you know what I'm saying? And then you have that final shit, your final thought. It's like, you know what, I'm done. So that song basically is capturing that whole moment when you first break up with somebody, or you first, go through that, crazy thing with somebody else. So I had to go through that to actually finish the song. You know what I'm saying? And make it make sense. So yeah, that shit ain't just no turn up, man. It's some real shit.
And then with Southside and it being the bonus track on Trinidad Jame's mixtape, and I heard you had the beat done and the verse done before you even gave it to him. But there's a lot of energy on that track with your verse and just the beat itself. I want to know like what were you aiming to do with the beat and the track? Like when you made them, like what were you thinking about? Like what was the motivation behind your verse, man?
That beat I just made it, man. I just made it, and I remember when I made it, I was thinking like, yeah, this is kind of different from some or anything else I've kind of ever done. It was just with the chords, and because I feel like music nowadays people don't really appreciate chords like they used to. I don't think people really understand that they appreciate chords, but they do. That's why the Neptunes were so big, because their chords were so fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I just decided to put like some jazz chords on some like hard ass drums. And with the verse, like I said, everything that I do is like, some real shit. Like I make music about like real shit. Like that's why I can't really make like that simple ass trap shit or like some simple shit, because I can't just say shit on like a track. It has to be something that I actually experience or know about. So that Southside verse is like my life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I say like witty, stupid shit like recipes and Miss Whitney. Recipes Miss Whitney for real, but it's just like, that is like really, I'm from the south side of the city, niggas ain't fucking with me. We keep 100, y'all niggas do 50. These bitches ain't nothing. All these hoes is tricky, you know what I'm saying? When all my love, that's recipes Miss Whitney. Like, what the fuck is your problem, nigga? Flexing up like you mama, nigga. Boss up with your bitch ass. My team will put you on silent, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that shit that I know. You know what I'm saying? And it's just everything that I talk about is me. Who the fuck is still calling me? I'm sorry. But it's just everything that I do is true to me. And yeah, even a verse like Southside is like my life. You know what I'm saying? I would live and die by that verse. You know what I mean?
Were you like looking for a Southside artist to be on it with you? Or would you eventually just finish it yourself?
It wasn't even about like Southside. Like when I made the beat, like that verse just came to me. I remember I recorded the verse at my house in my mom's basement. And I remember I played it for my co-manager and my boy Freeze. I just played him that verse. He was like, I don't really like that shit. And then, but for some reason I was like, man, fuck that shit. I remember the first time we heard Check, he ain't like that shit either. But I just knew, I was like, man, fuck it, man. It's something about this shit that I know this shit gonna go. So like, I just knew it was something about that beat in that verse. So when Nick was like, bro, when Trinidad was like, yeah, man, I'm working on a project, man. I was like, all right. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck around and give this shit to Trinidad. And like, I played it for him, and he loved it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I really want to see what he's gonna do with it. He gave me the verse, and he put the hook on it. You know what I'm saying? We went back to the I did the yeah, what woes. And it was just like magic. And it just happened. And that's just what it was. It wasn't about having a Southside artist. It was just a verse that I came up with, and he just made it. He was like, yo, what you want to call it? Let's call it Southside. I was like, cool. You know what I mean? So that's that. It was supposed to be called Riverdale initially. Okay. But I was like, I'm not really from Riverdale, but I've been in Riverdale my whole life. Like, I was raised in Riverdale, babysitters, uncles and aunts, cousins, friends. But yeah. So it ended up being Southside with two money signs.